just as a reminder, please keep our mics muted throughout the presentation. If you have any questions throughout the presentation, hold on to your questions until the end. We'll have open mic so that y'all can, ask your questions. Our time limit is until 6:10, so we will have to stop at that time because then we'll have to start our Spanish presentation, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Just as a reminder too that this session is being recorded. So here's Ms. Gonzalez, our principal. Here's a message from her. Welcome parents to the 2021 McCullough Elementary Virtual Meet the Teacher Night. Our teachers have been working hard getting prepared for remote learning. We are here to work hand in hand with you as you help your child log on for lessons and assure they are ready to learn. While the school year looks slightly different this year, know that our heart and dedication remain the same. We look forward to seeing your children soon. So here are the staff members that we added. So you have a face to the name. You may already know a lot of the staff members, but for anybody that's new, of course, Ms. Gonzalez, our principal. Then we have Ms. Science, our assistant principal, Ms. De La Rosa, the counselor. We have Ms. Nurse Barbie. We have Ms. Longoria, the secretary, and Ms. Sepúlveda, our office clerk. So these are the main core staff that you will probably be interacting more over the phone with. So I just want to put a face to the name. So I am Ms. Maldonado. I am the 5th grade ELAR, which is reading and writing, and social studies teacher. Ms. Canales, would you like to mic on?
Yes, so hi, good afternoon. Once again, welcome. I am Mrs. Canales. I am the math teacher, so I will be teaching math to the whole grade level. And I had the pleasure of being with your students last year for the first week of their 4th grade, and then I was transitioned to 5th grade. And I'm sorry about the crying, that's my baby girl in the background. But welcome, and we're glad you're here.
Okay, Ms. Garcia. You need to mic on, Ms. Garcia. Okay, so while Ms. Garcia is getting the presentation slide fixed, can we have Ms. Alzandua introduce herself?
Really quickly, let me add, parents, I know some are Spanish. We will be having our Spanish present. Padres, yo sé que para la presentación de español vamos a presentar el contenido que estamos ahorita presentando en inglés, en español empezando a las 6:20, entonces si necesitan la información en español, por favor sepan que a esa hora se las vamos a dar.
Okay, I'm on. Hi, I'm Ms. Garcia. I'm going to be the science teacher, and I'm excited to see you all here.
Okay. Ms. Alzandua?
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Ms. Ansaldúa. I will be teaching English language arts, Spanish language arts, and estudios sociales. So I will be working with the dual classes.
Okay. Thank you, teachers. So if you have not signed into your class dojo, at some point we're gonna ask, we've sent invites for you to sign into our class dojo. That's where it's gonna be our main form of communication with you all. We did put in a sign-in, which you will find in your class dojo class story. You would be able to just fill it out so that we have some information, current information. Sometimes Skyward doesn't have all the information we need. So that information is also about how to contact you, but also information on your child that maybe you would want us to know. And only we see those forms, nobody else will be able to see those forms, okay? So a reminder, please sign up and connect to Class Dojo. If you have any questions in regards to that, we'll discuss it in a little bit. Next slide. Expectations. So the expectations that we're going to have throughout the distance learning is they're going to be logging in at 8:30 a.m. Okay, that gives them time in the morning to have their breakfast and to get situated. So our check-in time will be at 8:30. You're going to access the daily check-in. In the daily check-in, we're going to be going through the website where you're going to be. They'll have 3 steps. They're going to have their check-in, their weekly newsletter, and their weekly schedule. Okay, so our main goal for distance learning last year was a learning experience for us. So we wanted a one-stop shop for them. So this website is going to be that one-stop shop for them. They have this one location that they just need to click on, and they have access to everything that they need from there. Okay, it's going to be a lot. We are training the students as well. Okay, students will have access to the Google Meet links and assignments in their weekly assignment schedule. Students must complete their assignments daily. Office hours. So if you need we're going to have any virtual meetings. It'll be from 3:30 to 4:15. Parents, please message through Class Dojo with any questions or concerns, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. If it's throughout the school day and we're working with children online, or we are in meetings, we will respond to you as soon as we can. Okay, go ahead, Edith. Attendance. So attendance is taken daily at 9:45 a.m. Students who are absent must submit an excuse. I imagine that you would have to probably email you would have to email the excuse to the front office or to me. I guess we can get it over there. That's part of a lot of logistics, little things here and there that we're still having to iron out, but we'll get there. Students who complete their work. Okay, so students, in order for them to be marked present, let's say you're having to work with your child at night because you're working all day. One of the things that McAllen ISD is doing is if they turn in their assignment before 11:59, they will be marked present for that day. But they have to be the marker of submitting that assignment, and there is a timestamp when they submit their assignment through Google Classroom. The timestamp has to be before 11:59. Once it is 12 a.m., then that student will be considered absent if that student did not log in live throughout the day, okay, or log in at all throughout the day. Of course, we're in a very different situation. Of course, if there's something going on at home, somebody's sick, just communicate with us. That's going to be the best bet, is that you just communicate with us, message us, call us, and we'll figure something out for you all, okay? It is important for students to log in for live sessions to learn with their teachers. We can't emphasize that. It's very difficult because that's our time to interact with the students. It's really, really important that they get on live. And we have a schedule that we're going to be showing you that you'll see what subject and at what time and which days are live, which subjects are live and which are not. So it's a detailed schedule for parents to follow easily along with the students. Videos of the lesson will be recorded and available for students to review. Okay. Grades. So grades will be collected weekly, daily, assignments, quizzes, and tests. Students will receive number grades for work. So last year, at the end of the year, it was a pass or a fail. Now TEA is requiring that we have to have a number grade. So now they will be getting a number grade assignment for their assignments. Progress reports will be on Skyward every 3 weeks. Report cards will be on Skyward at the end of the 6 weeks. Teacher will post reminders on the weekly newsletter. Okay, go ahead. Next slide. So there's 2 types of learning that our students are going to be encountering, okay? And you're gonna hear these terms throughout distance learning. And you might have, if you've been to the board meetings or if you were in the town hall meeting, our board members, not our board members, but our admin in central office, did a really good explanation of synchronous and asynchronous. Okay, well, what does this mean? So synchronous means it's a live face-to-face instruction with the teacher and students logged onto Google Meets. And it's including the core subjects, which is math, science, social studies, and also our reading and writing English or Spanish. And then asynchronous, it's when it's pre-recorded, they're not live, okay? So pre-recorded assignments or videos of the instruction materials that the student will work on independently. Social studies, it rotates. Some of it's gonna be live and some of it is gonna be on their own. So what is this asynchronous gonna look like? The asynchronous is gonna be where we assign it. The students will have recorded videos with instructions and explanation of the lesson attached with an assignment to check for understanding. So that's what asynchronous would look like. Synchronous is we're face-to-face, we're interacting, everybody's together, we're just having a live lesson, like if we were in the classroom, but we are we're on the camera instead of face-to-face. Now those sessions, the live sessions are for each subject is a limit of 45 minutes. So we cannot go no longer than 45 minutes in the live session. Okay. Next slide. Google site. So I had mentioned before that the Google site, which is our teacher website, that's what it is a one-stop for all important information. So you're gonna see in our website, and I'm gonna go through it and I'm gonna show you the different components of and different parts of the website. We try to keep it simple so that it's user-friendly. So you're gonna have a student portal, and under that student portal, that's where they're gonna find their weekly assignment schedule. They're gonna have links to their actual videos, like this one that we're having right now. You're gonna have links directly to the video where we're gonna be meeting, okay, at that particular subject time and that particular teacher. Along there, of course, we're gonna have our daily check-ins, our weekly newsletters. Now, on that same site, we have the student portal. Now we also have the parent portal. So the parent portal, that's for you all. That parent portal is just information that you're gonna need throughout distance learning. So we're gonna go through it and you'll see all the different parts that are on there. We try to put as much information on there so that you don't have to go all over the place looking for things. So again, a one-stop shop for students and parents. So can you click on that link, Ms. Garcia? And we're gonna take you through the website. So here's our website. When they click on that link, and I put in the message, in the email message that we sent through Skyward, and we also put it on Class Dojo. Excuse me. So you already all have access to this, and you can already start viewing our website. It's mostly done. We still have a little editing to work on tomorrow to be ready for Monday. So if you notice here, you have a student portal on the left side and a parent portal on the right side. So when the students log in when they get in here into our website, they're gonna click on student portal. So please go ahead and click on student portal. Okay, so they can we added our picture so they can put a name to the face. Can you go ahead and scroll down? So if you notice on the student portal, then they have their daily check-in, okay? So when they click on that daily check-in, they're going to have a list of questions. It's going to go into a form. Okay, there you go. Can you scroll down? So this is where they're going to, every day they're going to check in. This is kind of like taking attendance. And not only is it taking attendance, but we're also checking in, how are they feeling? Did they get something to eat today? Did they, the social and emotional part of because it's just not about assignments. This is about them as a person. So on a daily basis, we want to do a quick check-in. How are you feeling today? How are things going? Is there something that you need? Are you struggling with something? So every day they're going to do this check-in, and we'll get the information by the end of the class and then like we need to respond to something, we'll know. Okay. So that's our check-in. Okay. Go ahead and scroll down. The next one then is the weekly newsletter. It looks a little bit different now. If you click on it right now, it's the newsletter that we sent out with the packet. But that newsletter is just going to have basic information, an overview of what they're going to be learning that week per subject. That's all it's going to be here. This is just an overview. As a parent, you can go in there and check what are they learning this week for math, or what are they learning for reading, or so on. Okay, for the different subjects. Go ahead and move on. And so this is going to be the heart of our website. Go ahead and click on the schedule. So I guess you can open mine, that's fine. So each student will have their own, each class has their own schedule. So if they're in my class, in Ms. Maldonado's class, they're gonna click on the Ms. Maldonado schedule. If they're in Ms. Canales' homeroom, they'll click on Ms. Canales, and so on. So on this schedule, it's gonna be hyperlinked. What does hyperlink mean? Hyperlink means is that if they click on that picture, the meet picture at between 8:30 and 9:15, it's gonna take them directly to the website. I mean, to the Google Meets of where we're gonna be meeting live, okay? Now, under the assignments, that's gonna be connected to a digital notebook where all their assignments are gonna be assigned there, and where we're going to be giving our lessons through there, okay? So this is actually a pretty accurate time and subject for like it is. This is their schedule, so you can take a look at it and have an idea. We're still adding some links on there for the assignments. That's what we're working on tomorrow. But this is what they're going to see. This is their guide for distance learning. That's going to be what they have to be looking at every single day to go to their Google Meets and to their assignments that they need. Okay. So that is the heart of for the students. That those three things is what they have to do daily. Go ahead and scroll down. Is that it? Okay, go ahead and go through the parent portal, please.
Ms. Maldonado, I think that on the student portal we're missing where we have Ms. Romero and.
Is it not there anymore?
No, it is on our student portal, but we were just on the weekly, so it doesn't come out on the weekly. It comes out on the student portal like page.
Okay. It was just an idea for the parents. Go ahead and click on parent portal really quick. Just so that you have an overview. You can review this later. This parent information form was linked. We put a link to this form on Class Dojo. That form, if you can just please fill it out, that'll be like your sign in for this Meet the Teacher. Just fill it out. We just need that information. Okay, go ahead and go back. And so here is access to our Class Dojo if you need to message us. Then you have the newsletter that we have for all the links that are available for our class. Okay. A sample schedule. This is a schedule, and it's just some more information. Y'all can go through this later and just go through all the different parts. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and move. It's already 5:55, so let's go ahead and move on to the next. So that's our Google site. Feel free to go through it. If you have any questions at a later time, just message us. Okay. So this is for their schedule. So I was talking about a digital notebook. This is what the digital notebook looks like on the cover. If you notice that it has tabs on the side, when they click on the tab, they'll have their lesson and their assignment links, everything in this digital notebook. So it's a one-stop thing for them for their assignments. Instead of having to go to all these different links, they have this one location. So remember that your student will have a weekly schedule broken down into time, subjects, and days of the week, like I had just showed you. And it's gonna have all the links available. Go ahead and move on to the next slide. So specials, they're still going to have PE, music, library, sci-tech. They're still going to have all that. So they do have some days that are live, which are synchronous, and there are some days that are not live, that they have assignments to do asynchronous. So your child will have those specials, okay? And so their specials will be from 2:30 to 3, which is like your music, your computers, your library time. And then for PE, they'll have it from 3 to 3:30, okay? And it's on the schedule. And of course, each music has their own link, and PE has their own link, but it's gonna be on the schedule for them already, so they don't have to search for anything. Okay, next slide. The purpose for the weekly newsletter is just to give you an overview of what's being taught for that week. And also to not only is what's going to be taught, but we're also going to relay announcements for what's going to be happening at McCullough. Next slide. The Google Classroom codes. All assignments will be linked to the weekly class schedules. You may check the Google Classroom to see if your child submitted his or her work. You must join the Google Classroom using the codes below. So your child needs to log into the codes using these codes. Okay. And this is, so the first, go back to the other slide. So this one is for this one is for the English classes, and go to the next one. And then the other two are for the dual language, where they're learning the English and the Spanish. Okay, so those are the codes for the Google Classroom. This presentation will be posted on our Google site, so if you need to go back and look at some of this information, it's going to be on there. Go ahead. The office hours will be are from 3:30 to 4:15. Please message through Class Dojo, and remember, and a member of the 5th grade team will respond to you as soon as possible. Okay. So we're very fortunate to get supplies for the students. As you saw in the packet, whatever was sent is everything that they're going to need. There's only 2 items that weren't in there that we're asking that I think would benefit them for their learning. We're asking for yellow highlighters for them and a pair of earbuds. Now or headphones. If they might already have one, that's great. But if they don't, you can buy earbuds for $1 or $2 at the store. And the reason for that is it's to help with the sound. Sometimes we're giving lessons and it helps with just the distraction of the learning. So we're asking for earbuds or headphones. Hopefully they already have some, but if not, if you can run to the store and grab a pair, that'd be great. And just highlighters. Those are the only 2 things we're asking. A lot of it's going to be on the iPad. So those are the only 2 things we're asking. Next slide. Class Dojo. So Class Dojo will be our main form of communication, like I've said before. Please make sure you join your child's classroom teacher class. And once you join that homeroom class, we have access to all of them. So you just need to join once. You don't need to join in every single class. We take care of the rest. Just join once with the homeroom teacher, and we take care of the rest, okay? So the links for the Class Dojo will be on our website, and it's also on the newsletter that went home. And in the parent portal, yeah. You'll find it in the parent portal. Next slide.
Okay, so this is Ms. Canales, and I'm gonna continue off with the presentation. Thank you, Ms. Maldonado. So important information you need to know. The district is offering hotspots, and so they're setting that up. And please let us know if you need any of that support, and so we can relay the message to provide those hotspots to you all as soon as possible. Tech support phone number, the phone number is 956-688-5415. The district is still providing breakfast and lunch, so please take advantage of that. It is going to be linked onto our website, and I know it does come out in our PowerPoint later, the locations, not very clear, but like I said, we will have that link both on the campus website and then in our 5th grade website. The nurse is available, and so we will still need that phone number, but we will get that to you as soon as possible, and she'll be available within the school hours. The school office phone number is 956-971-4400. And rapid identity is very important, and we will be, most of the students already know how to navigate through rapid identity. However, we'll still be going over that on Monday with them. So like I said, nurse availability, Nurse Barbie will be available throughout the school hours for any health concerns you may have about your child. Please do not hesitate to call Nurse Barbie at our McAuliffe campus phone number, which is, like I said, 956-971-4400. So proudly serving McAllen ISD students, we are providing those free nutritious meals. We're going to start that up again on Monday, which is our first day back at school. And so the PowerPoint will be available so you can see with those locations. And there's several Casa Valley. So you should have received a grab-and-go meal tag from our campus in your packet. It should look something like the picture provided. Every family will need the grab-and-go tag to receive their meals. Please display your grab-and-go tag on your dashboard. Any MISD student can pick up their meal at any of our locations. MISD student does not have to be present to receive the meal, so that's very important. At the time of pickup, and contact the MISD Nutrition Program for questions at 956-632-3226. So this is the menu. So like I said, they are providing breakfast and lunch. I know that they were doing it where they gave the next day's breakfast during lunchtime. So you'll have access to this menu later on. So technology, Wi-Fi, existing hotspots, students that received a hotspot in the spring will keep those units throughout the academic year. Existing internet connections, Spectrum Wi-Fi, Spectrum Internet Assist. Please notify us if you have if you don't have access to Wi-Fi, so that we can assist you. So like I said, please let us know as soon as possible if you do need that hotspot or that internet, so we can get that to you as soon as possible. So the iPad, what if the child's iPad is not working? Please contact Ms. Rodriguez, which is our campus librarian. She will create a work order for your child's iPad. If we can assist, I know like we've had students already ask, rapid identity, their passwords were changed. All that stuff we can support. However, there's parts to it that we don't know, and that's when we'll go ahead and go through Ms. Rodriguez. So Canvas is something that the district and several districts are bringing in, and it's going to be available in September. It is a mandatory platform for students and teachers. So what is Canvas? The Canvas Learning Management Platform allows schools to build a digital learning environment that meets the unique challenges faced during these times. So why is it important? Canvas has the capability to track students' login and assignment completion along with parent communication. So here very quickly are the login information. Like I said, this is going to be available to you, so don't feel like you have to rush and write everything down. But like I said, the rapid identity password did change, but you can email us if you are on your child's iPad or you're on your iPad. Feel free to take a quick screenshot. But like I said, don't worry. This will be provided to you on our website. So rapid identity, how do I log on to rapid identity? So most of the students already know how to log on to rapid identity. However, like I said, their passwords did change. So their login is their student ID, and that student ID, I believe, was on the back of their new iPads. And their password is Challenger with a capital C, the $ 2020. So AR reading program. So these are the points that the students are going to have to meet. I know we obviously don't have, we're not on campus, we don't have a library, but there will be other ways for them to earn their points. We're going to have virtual libraries as well as other programs that we'll be presenting to the students, and they can read on there and they can AR test for most of the books on those websites. And this is again the AR. So STAR test. So the state of Texas, I know last year, since we went into crisis mode, we did not have our STAR tests. However, this year, the state of Texas is saying hopefully we'll be back on campus at the end of September, and these are the STAR dates that they provided for us. So I know previous years there was, for 5th grade, there was 3 chances for the reading and the math. However, this year they're only giving, it's going to be only 1 time. So the math STAR will be May 11th, 2021. The reading will be May 12th, 2021, and the science STAR test will be May 13th of 2021. Students will have 4 hours to complete these assessments. So iPad etiquette. So this is, make sure your iPad is charged overnight. So please, parents, we really ask, one of our main supplies for this school year is that iPad. So technology, we knew technology was important, and now more so than ever, it is a way that we are teaching our students. So the remote learning expectations: be on time, be in a quiet place so the students can concentrate, be prepared. Presentation, mute yourself, participate, chat responsibly, communication is important, and be respectful, please. So Google Meet etiquette. What do you do if you get logged out of our Google Meet session? First, don't panic. Second, log back into Rapid Identity, go to your teacher's website link, go to the student schedule, look at the time. So let's say you were logged off for a while, that's okay. We understand that at times our internet goes out, and that's part of technology and the learning process. So just look at the time. Maybe you already switched from transition from the English, from the ELAR to the math. So just make sure you're clicking on the right link. And then if you cannot get into the Google Meet session, message your teacher through Class Dojo and let them know you need help. Your teacher or a team teacher will respond as quickly as she can. So we're a team, we're working together. Please know that if we get a message and let's say it's math time and I'm teaching, I can't respond to the message, one of the other 5th grade teachers will respond as soon as possible to get you back onto our session. So meet the music teacher. This is Miss Garza. So she just wanted to give you all a little message. So hello, McCullough parents. I'm excited to welcome you to our 2020-2021 school year and support our students as they begin or continue their educational journey. Music class is a fundamental subject that integrates music, play, art, and movement. Our students will have the opportunity to sing to a diverse variety of musical repertoire, read notes, rhythms, listen to and move to various musical genres, and lastly, have fun. I hope everyone had a safe summer and is ready to come back to school. I look forward to working with our students and having an exciting, productive year. So that's just a little note from her. So the music codes, like I said, don't worry about writing these down. They will be on our website. However, the information is there. So we want to thank you all for joining. Thank you for coming and seeing us. I know virtually, it means a lot. Like I said, it's really nice to see you all. And we're going to make it the best. We have to stay positive and make the best out of our situations. And we're going to have a great school year.
Parents, so at this time, if you have any questions in regards to what we just presented, just mic on. I know that I want to give parents an opportunity. Of course, we have our next session in a couple minutes, but I want to give you all, if you have any like burning questions that you have. Now, if it's specific to your child, that's kind of private, just message us and we can meet with you. Like on another video call on Monday after our classes. So from 3:40, was it 3:15, 3:30 to 4:15 time, we can meet. Or if you need a different time, just let us know. We'll arrange it. So yes, Miss Science or Garibaldi, did y'all have a question?
Yes. Is your class an English class? It's not a dual, right?
Yeah, my class is English. Yes,
Okay.
Miss Sandua will be she's teaching the English and the Spanish.
Okay. Another question is so the first thing that Roberto has to do in the morning is go directly to the 5th grade page. Not the Google Classroom, right? Like before, right? Okay.
Right. So since you already have the link because it was in the message, you Monday morning they're gonna go straight to the link. They're gonna look at their schedule, and they're gonna click on the 8:30 to 9, which is in the morning. Click on that one. That's where you start. And then we're gonna guide them from there. I mean, we train the kids very, very well. And of course, a lot of one-on-one we have to, but we're going to train your students on what they need to do and how to get into the technology. They're going to be very well versed.
Oh, where is the assignment on the Class Dojo history?
Where is?
Or not yet. It's not.
Yeah, right now there's no assignments because we haven't started yet.
Okay. Les voy a decir en español. Ya yo ya le había llenado la forma de la information form, pero no sé si la tenga que llenar otra vez.
If you already did it, then you don't have to do it again.
Okay. Thank you.
If we don't have it, then I'll just we'll message you.
Okay. Thank you.
I see. Is anybody else?
Hello.
Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
Yes, Travis's mom. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was going to ask something, but you go ahead.
So I'm going to call the name that's on the screen. Let me start with Angela Rocha. It's on my screen, so I can see it.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you have a question?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Johnny Chavara's mom. I had a question. I'll be going back to work soon. So how would it work? I mean, because he has to be logged out by 1 p.m. so he could go to daycare.
Okay. So if he has time in the morning to log on, he can do his assignments in the morning. And then whatever he doesn't get to do in the afternoon because you're not available, he can do it in the evening, and he'll get marked present. But we are understanding in the situations, we'll try to work in a way where the due dates have some time to turn in the assignments. Does that make sense? As long as he logs in in the morning, he's going to be marked present, and we'll work with you. We understand that everybody's situation is different. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Parent, is it Alfred?
It's Sophia's mom. My name is Amina Alcid.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hi. I'm actually working nonstop ever since COVID because I'm a nurse.
Okay.
So I was like wondering if you could give it straight up on my Class Dojo account, a link of you guys' schedule, so I can just like pop in and out while I'm at work. Will that be possible?
So you want
like notification of let's say, for example, that weekly schedule or something, or like so I can like look into her assignment stuff.
Now you will have access to that website, so you will have access to her information. So if she's logging into that digital notebook, and everything's going to be in that digital notebook as far as her assignments. And then you'll be able to see, if you click on her assignment, you can tell once the link is going to be logged into her Google Classroom. So you'll see whether she turned it in or not. So everything is within that website. So it just takes you from one thing to the next.
Okay, follow-up question. We're trying to log in right now for her Google account.
Okay.
With regards to like that rapid identity and then, to log in, but it's not letting us in right now. Is there like an issue technical?
Sure. If you can, ask the question, like tell us what the error is in the message box so that the other teachers can help you. So I can continue with questions because it's already 6:16.
Got it.
We have another session, yeah. Okay, Miss Cindy Rosales?
Yes, I'm Travis's mom. It was actually the same question. We went into Google, but it's asking for an account. Does he make an account?
No. So McAllen ISD students already have a Google account. So that account is going to be the ID number.
ID number?
Can somebody put it in the chat? At students.mcallenisd.net.
Let me see. So ID number at McAuliffe. Oops.
No. What was it again, guys?
It's in the chat right now. It's their ID number.
It's ID number at students.mcallenisd.net. Can you all make the correction on the because it says McAllen's instead of McAllen. So it's ID number at students.mcallen without the ISD.net. Okay. Do y'all have any other? I know the technical issues. We'll try to reach out to you. Reach out to us if you're having trouble logging in. Reach out to us tonight and tomorrow. We won't probably respond tonight, but tomorrow we're working throughout the day. So maybe we try to get. I would like for everybody to be able to log in easily on Monday. So if we can iron out the issues by tomorrow, it'd be great. So just send us an email, a message to Class Dojo. Do I have any more questions? We're going to start the next session.
What is the password for that if you already have an account?
The password is.
Okay, thank you.
It's Challenger with a capital C, $2020, and we've added it to the chat.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Yes. Do we have any more questions? Ms. Reyes, you have Ms.
Yeah. Do we log into the Google Classroom to get all the schedules and stuff?
So there's a link. Did you on the Class Dojo message that we sent? Our website link is there.
Okay.
So that's where your child's gonna on Monday. That's the link that they're gonna get to.
Okay.
That's how they're gonna get access, and they have to go to the schedule.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Any more questions? Remember, if you don't remember, hold on, let me slow down a little bit. If you don't have a question right now, but later it comes up, just message us on Class Dojo. We're very good about responding. I know I have some returning parents, and we try to stay, we communicate very well with our parents as best as we can. So if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to message us, and we'll try to help figure out any concerns that you have. Okay, so I don't think we have any more questions. Thank you for joining us tonight. We really appreciate everything that you're doing for your child. We're here to support you. We are family. So please, if you need anything, just reach out to us. Thank you. You all have a good night.
Come back to it.